At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, Marcus Aurelius wrote, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do? Every morning, we face the same quiet battle Marcus faced 2,000 years ago, the weight of the blanket against the pull of purpose. Why did the Stoics care so much about this moment? Because they believed the first few minutes of the day determined the direction of the mind. The morning isn't just a beginning, it's a rehearsal for life itself. Chaos versus intention. Most people wake up and immediately surrender to chaos. The phone lights up, the mind races, and before they've spoken a word, the day is already pulling them in 10 directions. They react, scrolling, replying, hurrying. The Stoic, however, begins differently. Their goal is not to escape the world, but to enter it consciously. For them, the morning is a sacred space, a chance to anchor reason before the storm begins. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. This was not pessimism. It was preparation. To the Stoics, the goal was not to hope for an easy day, but to train for a difficult one. The why, the psychology of a Stoic morning. A Stoic morning is not about smiling at the sunrise or whispering affirmations. It's about taking command of the mind before the world does. 3 psychological principles guided their routine. First, intention and mental control. Each day begins with a choice. Will I let events rule me, or will I guide myself with reason? The morning reflection reclaims agency. Second, preparation for difficulty. Through mental rehearsal, Stoics imagined the day's potential frustrations, traffic, arguments, delays, but rather than bracing with fear, they accepted these possibilities calmly. Expectation disarms surprise. Third, focus on what's controllable. The morning separated what belongs to us, our thoughts, actions, choices, from what does not, others' opinions, outcomes, or the weather. This clarity was freedom. These were not abstract ideas. The Stoics turned them into action, concise, daily exercises designed to forge resilience in minutes. The 5-minute Stoic Toolkit. You don't need a monastery or a mountain view. You need 5 minutes and intention. 1. Premeditatio Malorum, 1 to 2 minutes. Sit quietly and imagine the day ahead. Picture small frustrations, a rude comment, a setback, an interruption. Then tell yourself, if this happens, I will remain calm and deliberate. You're not summoning misfortune, you're neutralizing its power. By rehearsing adversity, you rob it of surprise. 2. The Dichotomy of Control, 1 to 2 minutes. Review your upcoming tasks. For each one, ask, is this within my control? If yes, focus on effort, not outcome. If no, release it. As Epictetus taught, peace begins when we stop trying to control what was never ours to begin with. This exercise gathers scattered energy and directs it toward what truly matters. 3. The Sage Visualization, 1 minute. Close your eyes and imagine a wise figure, Marcus Aurelius, Socrates, or anyone you deeply respect. Ask, how would they act in my situation today? Epictetus advised, set before your eyes the example of Socrates or Zeno and ask yourself what they would do. This simple question aligns your actions with timeless virtue. 4. Epictetus's morning questions, 30 seconds. End with reflection. What am I lacking for peace? What do I need to practice today? Who am I? A rational being. What is my purpose? In half a minute, the day transforms from something that happens to you into something you participate in consciously. The discipline. A Stoic morning is not a one-time inspiration. It's a discipline. Epictetus reminds us, when he rises in the morning, he observes and keeps to these rules, puts his guiding principles to work. Seneca echoes, Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. And Epictetus again offers a challenge that defines the Stoic way. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Each morning is an opportunity to embody philosophy, to live it through calm repetition, not grand declarations. The goal isn't to impress others with your composure. It's to align with your own reason before the world demands your attention. And Marcus Aurelius, always gentle, leaves us with a reminder of gratitude. When you arise in the morning, think of the privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Even amid hardship, the Stoic begins the day in quiet awe, grateful not for comfort, but for the chance to act with integrity once more. The takeaway: the Stoic morning is not about positive thinking, it's about realistic preparation of the mind. It's a daily training, rehearsing difficulties, focusing on what's controllable, and setting character before action. In 5 minutes, you can condition your mind to meet the day as a Stoic would, with clarity, composure, and purpose. Tomorrow morning, when the alarm rings, and your first instinct is to resist the day, remember Marcus's words. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, you are being called, not to comfort, but to your duty as a human being. So try it. Take 5 minutes for your mind before the world takes it for you. Which of these exercises will you start with? The negative visualization, the dichotomy of control, or the sage meditation? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's see how a simple 5-minute Stoic morning can reshape the rest of your day.